According to the latest report by the US government, US is going to reveal the existence of the UFO and the aliens. Also, they said to be possessing an alien spaceship. In the New York Times latest report, the Pentagon will soon become more transparent about the UFO or the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force, which is a department under the Naval Intelligence. According to the Senate Commission report from the last month, the US is going to reveal or standardize its collection on the reporting of unexplained aerial vehicles within 180 days and some of its findings. In April 2020, the Pentagon released some of the videos of the UFOs or the unexplained object, some of the videos captured by the naval pilots. Some analysis and the astrophysicist says they could not verify what the video shows, but they said it could be an atmospheric effects, reflection, bugs in the image code, or it could be an alien visitor who travel faster than light to reach the Earth. There are also more UFO sightings in Canada in the recent month of 2020, which is 50% more than last year of 2019. Chris Witowski, a researcher who studies UFOs, said most cases are just ordinary mistakes or misidentification, but 3% of them remained unexplained, Witowski told to the CTV News. He also claims these reports coincide with a recent New York Times report uncovering the US Department of Defense on the UFO encounters. On July 23rd, the New York Times revealed the US Defense Report on the UFO Analysis Task Force. On July 10th, Luis Elizondo, who once led the US government's Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, which was set up to investigate the UAPs, said that the Pentagon has a lot more highly classified videos of the UAPs. The paper also quoted Luis Elizondo, who is among a small group that is convinced that the object of the undetermined or unidentified origin have crashed on the Earth with materials retrieved for study. An astrophysicist named Eric W. Davis, who worked as a consultant to the Pentagon's Unconfirmed UFO Division, said that some of the found materials were from sources that we couldn't make ourselves or not from this world. In April, the Pentagon verified that the military footage of the UAPs released in 2018 and 2017 was in fact real. The former Senator Harry Reid of Nevada is said to hope the program will seek evidence of the vehicles from other worlds, according to the Times report. So what do you think of the New York Times report and the US revealing UFO details and videos? Will they go transparent or they're going to put it in shadows?
Mr. Modi is alien or not, but CIA has declassified reports of UFOs and aliens in India. Study of crashed UFOs and aliens auto spies are part of one of the most popular conspiracy theories about CIA, but the spy agency kept a close watch on sightings of flying saucers over India and its neighbors. A report from April 1968, a part of 930,000 declassified documents recently posted online by the Central Intelligence Agency. The details 6 sightings of unidentified flying objects over Ladakh, Sikkim, Bhutan, and Nepal in the preceding months and surrounding India. Though the US security establishment has largely debunked the issue of UFOs in recent years, the CIA and the US Air Force took reports of flying saucers in 1950s and 1960s. So seriously, that the spy agency Office of Scientific Intelligence formed a scientific advisory panel to study the phenomenon. The CIA report, originally not meant to be shared with foreigners, contains particulars of bright objects seen over South Ladakh, northeast Nepal, North Sikkim, and western Bhutan. One sighting over Kaski in Nepal on night of March 25, 1968 involved a blazing object, flashing intermittently, that disintegrated. The report said a huge metallic disc-shaped object with 6-foot base and 4 feet in height was found in a crater at Baltichar, 5 miles from northeast of Pokhara. In clinical and the precise terms, the report mentions an object was spotted moving from the east to west over Changla, Phukchi, and Koyal in Ladakh at 1 p.m. on March 4, 1968. One white light and simultaneously 2 blasting sounds were heard. Also, one reddish light followed by white smoke, the report said in its description. There were 2 more sightings over Ladakh, one on March 4th and another on March 25, 1968. The object seen on March 25 was spotted moving towards Damchak and was rocket-like with yellow-white trail about 20 yards along a height of 20 to 25,000 feet. On February 19, 1968, there were reports of fast-moving and bright objects being spotted over northeast Nepal and North Sikkim at 9 p.m. The object seen over Lachang and Lachan, Tangu, Muguntang, and Cholamu in Sikkim was bright enough to light up the area at night. A thunder sound was heard at Cholamu after it was sighted. There was also sighting of a bluish-colored object over Thimphu, the capital of Bhutan, at 9:30 p.m. on February 21, 1968. It moved at high speed with a noise and had enough light to brighten the area. The report gives no sight into what CIA experts made of these sightings. It also does not mention what happened to the object that disintegrated in Kaski region in Nepal. Following a raft of UFO sightings in late 1940s and early 1950s, the CIA even considered what it is called the man from Mars spaceship's interplanetary travels. The theory, but it concluded in 1952 report. Even though we might admit that intelligent life may exist elsewhere, that space travel is possible, there is no shred of evidence to support this theory at present. The scientific advisory panel formed by CIA worked with Air Technical Intelligence, the Center to analyze evidence of UFO sightings and to assess the potential danger to national security. After a round of meetings in January 1953, the panel concluded the evidence on the UFOs shows no evidence that the phenomena constitute a direct physical threat to national security. Despite this, the CIA continued tracking UFO sightings. The declassified documents have reports of sighting between early 1950s and late 1960s in South Korea, Iran, Morocco, French West Africa, Kazakhstan, Spain, Uruguay, and Russia. So what do you think of CIA's declassified reports about sightings of UFOs and aliens in India and its subcontinents of Nepal and Bhutan? Did you ever see a phenomenon on a night sky of India near you or anywhere around your house or your place or your country? Post your comments below. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and follow us on social networks and subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching. This is WC Daily. Think big, think different. Bye.